Goo Lagoon, which will help me get more shiny objects.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, never mind.
After my own research, I think I've cracked
I
the code
spawned
on
in
KT's
5
super
soldiers
secret
and our
strats.
game lagged out.
Because KT already had 16 spatulas and only 15 are required.
Okay,
to
let's
challenge
test the
first
limit.
boss.
How many
This
can we spawn in
first
before we
enter
turn
Goo
colors?
Lagoon after order.
That's
While
2.
collecting all 8 golden spatulas in Goo Lagoon, he used the sandcastle tiki to grind for shiny objects necessary for the rest of the run. Destroying the handlebar on the way up,
3.
a large stack, and bowling a thunder
So far,
tiki
no
off the bridge
problems.
would maximize the payout. Right before jumping into the mode and
That's
time,
5.
reset the tikis and go again. The extra tikis on the bridge must
Kinda
be
galaxy brain. Not bad.
Okay.
getting the bubble bolt to enter Goo Lagoon. After finishing
56.
Goo Lagoon, KT took care
That's
of the
about
second
7.
area spatulas, collecting
Ow.
all from Rock Bottom, Sand Mountain, and the Mermaid. Except for the one from the Rolling Ballroom challenge. That damn Rolling Ballroom.
Yeah, shit's
Blair.
I hated that and rehydrated
Fought
too.
the second boss to unlock the second power-up, the Cruise
Wait,
Bubble.
wait,
Now we
actually,
use the third and final chapter
ignore
concerning
players is
Cloud
on.
Forest, SpongeBob's
So
Dream,
now,
and Flying Dutchman's
let's test it
Graveyard.
out for real.
KT claims to have collected 3 spatulas from the Kelp Forest.
1,
which
2,
likely
3,
includes the one
4,
from the
5.
first zone and the 2 from the swamp. KT
Hey.
most likely figured out
They can't- they're ignoring
this
stuff.
and actually skipped the entire Tiki Roundup puzzle. And after
Okay,
doing so,
at
KT
4, I had a little
sponsored
issue.
Patrick to collect the spatula in the cage.
Needs to be up down
KT's
one.
dream segment excluded one
But I think
spatula
it-
from
I think
Sandy's
it's about
dream.
10.
Rather than
Let me
collecting
double
the
check,
spatula
that's
at the end of
10.
the long slide segment, he collected
Oh,
the one
11.
awarded for fighting the robots at the Alamo. Though it was pretty
11.
expensive, fighting
Okay.
the
'Cause you
robots
killed
and
me.
getting some of those juicy
11.
combos he talked
And
about
12.
earlier would have helped make up some of those shiny objects.
4.
KT
That's
also decided
5,
to exclude the
4.
spatula and Squidward's dream. With all that
Stop killing him.
platforming, he had to go with something.
That platforming was kind of crazy.
Graveyard. Well, it looks like we didn't even enter the graveyard in this run. Perhaps the clams are just too expensive, or maybe those wall jumps were just too crazy.
Okay, so about 50.
I don't know.
Fraud.
75 spatulas without the graveyard.
Blair!
KT's brain was so big, they didn't even need the graveyard to beat the game in under 3 hours. Truly remarkable.
Oh,
I
that
should
sounds
give
cool,
KT
Viking.
more credit for his gaming skills, however. After collecting 75 spatulas, he still had to go through the gauntlet of Robo SpongeBob Part 2. With no checkpoints or means to restore health, the player must complete a series of challenges consecutively
no
to
more.
neutralize the giant robot's brain and finish the game. The speedrun officially ends when all 3 of the fuses inside the robot's brain are destroyed. KT's route may have been rough
Same.
around the edges to say the least,
What
but
is
the
this?
development of a speedrun has to start somewhere
Oh!
in order to begin the process of unlocking the game's full potential.
But how much potential
Even if it starts from a lie,
does
that's
the
still
game
cool.
actually have? Despite its
It's probably
undeniably
real.
tight controls, it seems
What's
like the
our
level
neck-
progression
what are we
at
up
this
against
point
now?
is pretty linear, having
Now,
all the freedom to
I
We're up
choose
say
against-
order due
we
to
fight
spatula
these
requirements,
guys.
finding
That.
currency to purchase expensive tolls everywhere, being
Ah!
extremely long, tedious puzzles. Was it all worth it? And with such little attention given to the forgotten
Think you
title,
said
will its
Pobalo
potential
in
ever be
Hawaii?
realized? Well, some beacons of hope would soon arrive. Over 1 year after the creation of KT's a user named Yoshimaster replied, saying that he got a run that was around 2 hours and 30 minutes long.
Where?
Groundbreaking glitch. He posted a video
We're
confirming
cooked!
Wait, this glitch was found
Chat.
which resulted in an odd glitch that appeared to allow SpongeBob to go out of bounds without being stopped.
Holy shit.
Gosh.
This glitch, which later
Doppelganger.
became known as hand disabling, was
Who's
performed by
who?
leaving a zone
Alpha
with the
Sigma
hand
male.
on screen. Hand
Ones
disabling
that don't have
prevents
guns.
SpongeBob from floating out while falling into any designated out-of-bounds area. Only a few days later,
Run!
Yoshimaster posted a new video titled "Quick Spatulas via Out-of-Bounds Glitch."
Fuck it, we gotta run, we gotta run, we gotta run.
Yoshimaster could jump into the
gotta
out-of-bounds
run!
areas at the start of Jellyfish Fields
teleporting.
to collect a golden spatula awarded for completing a challenge accessible later, that being Cowabungie. The game would usually prevent the player from jumping into the sphere to collect the spatula before accessing the challenge, but with Yoshimaster's new glitch, he
Damn, this guy really fucking busted it wide open early.
time save from this
There's a
is
Hawkeye
yet
also-
to be
there's a-
discussed. Surprisingly, many casual players
Prime
never
Ranger?
figured out that you can pause the game and select
Alright.
any of the
It's-
tasks you've received in the menu to instantly warp
What's this
between
thing?
them.
Hold
Typically,
on.
the
Come
pause
here, come
menu
here.
task warps are unlocked after accepting the tasks from various characters, presumably so you can come back
Stop.
to do them later. For the
let's just
speedrun, however, Yoshimaster found a way
get
to
rid of
warp
that.
these tasks before
Yeah.
accepting
Check
them.
this
By collecting a spatula before its task is accepted, the task warp location is unlocked without talking to anyone. For instance, Gary in Jellyfish Fields, who tells you there's a spatula under
It's
the bungee
bleeding.
hook. After collecting the Cowabungie spatula
What?
from out of bounds,
Hey, wait, why is it alive?
exploit so he didn't have to go through any of the gameplay between the starting area of Jellyfish Fields and Gary's dialogue, which would normally be where he would unlock the task. This huge skip also cut out the need for 125 shiny objects to complete the bridge at the beginning of the level. Already, KT's original route was being improved upon significantly, but Yoshimaster
Yeah, it's been obliterated.
really throw a wrench into what KT thought was the fastest way to complete the game. Yoshimaster would prove that using the graveyard was not only worthwhile, but also very fast.
Light
His
'em
next
up.
major skip, found through abusing menu warps and hand disabling, was in the second zone of the graveyard, where he walked out of bounds
Oh,
to
look,
collect
there's
the spatula
random
in the
cheese
shipwreck
everywhere.
bungee ditch, similar to how
I have
he
to-
did Cowabungie and Jellyfish Fields. Yoshimaster could not only warp to shipwreck bungee after this, effectively skipping the majority of the zone.
Okay, damn, we get it. Whoa, whoa, what the?
2,700 shiny objects for the clam intended to drop the bungee hook for collecting the spatula. The implications were huge. Meanwhile, KT had claimed another world record of 2 hours and 37 minutes on October 24th, 2011, still with no
Go back to the
video
platform.
available. On October 23rd of
What?
2011,
Why are they accepting that
KT
then?
claimed he'd achieved a
How
Why
much
did you
cheese are we
choose
supposed to
without
get?
using Yoshimaster's new
I have
discoveries,
no
and knew
idea.
that with implementation, they would
Back
make
to the
this run
platform.
hell of fast. But something
The TV's there.
wasn't quite adding up. When he finally found means of capturing his PlayStation 2's gameplay,
Did I
he
shoot it?
claimed he
Thank
recorded
God
a
I
full
can't
run
open
and was editing out the loading screen.
Oh my god. This guy's a
It disappeared.
Valuable time. Apparently, KT edited
Oh,
out
well.
so many loading screens
Yeah,
to save
well.
an entire day.
No biggie.
While KT went back to the future, a second community was developing
Wait,
their own
there's
strategy
3
on
games.
taskvideos.org
I'm gonna spawn on the
forum,
first one.
similarly structured
I'm
to
spawn.
SDA, but for
Exclusive
tools
dogs.
speedrunning. On April 4th, 2011, user J22 described the skip for Phase 1 of Robo SpongeBob, which caused the first
I just
phase
spawned
to end
in
for
G.
absolutely
God.
no reason, and SpongeBob is
Use of
launched high
Skylar.
enough. It was later realized through use of action replay
That got
move
annoying.
codes that the developers had left a cutscene trigger far
Quite
above the
good.
fight SpongeBob,
Ah!
and colliding with it caused the phase to immediately end.
Barney is
This
a
was likely
dinosaur
added
that
as a
he is
debug tool during
flying.
development, and the Task Videos community had uncovered it through the use
Yo,
of
fuck it, yo.
external tools.
Do you
This
guys
kind
have
of
collection?
resourcefulness would help speed up
The
the
Gmod server?
optimization process when
Ah!
combining efforts of the SDA
Thank you,
community.
subscriber.
Huh?
Throughout 2000,
I got a working
users
Flunderbuss.
cool
You don't have a
related
collection.
information found on the SDA thread to the users on the Task Videos thread,
Um,
updating them on developing strategies such as Yoshimaster's hand disable.
We have
They
Adam
discussed
here.
Have a
possible
work-
So
users, including some
It's
major
so quick.
skips on the
Ow,
Cat
my
side,
bones.
agreeably the toughest time
we
trial.
have
Hey,
Adam
ATL.
here.
With users aware of both threads, a collision
this thing?
course was imminent.
ATL.
But
Ready?
it would take
What?
the emergence of two great minds.
Do you want to make her a
crack the game
collection?
wide open
I
and
can
to
tell you how to do it real quick.
progress the speedrun.
NKT.
On February 22nd,
Confused
2012,
what?
a user named Rody P.
Do you want
to make a collection?
States posted a
Yeah,
groundbreaking
so that way
application
people can just
for
subscribe to the
the
collection and load it
about
fast.
the Bikini Bottom SDA thread. This user would later become known
You said what?
as Cole625.
I don't know what he
Cole's
said.
new trick utilized Yoshimaster's Cowabunga
Okay.
skip, warping back to Bikini Bottom after collecting the spatula
I can
and
teach
causing
you how to
the
make
same
a
game
collection.
logo to stay on screen. With
Collection
this
of
directive,
mods?
Cole could walk onto
Yeah.
outbound skill sand without
Alright, yeah.
reactivating the hand glitch found by Yoshimaster. With the
So
same
just,
game logo on screen, the hand glitch is something
It's targeting me! It's targeting me! It's targeting me! It's targeting me! It's targeting me!
around the invisible barriers.
I think he's being molested right now.
Reach the
He
second
is.
area of the hub
By a
previously
mouse.
Busy.
unstoppable by defeating the first boss. Cole had successfully broken the sequence
supposed to
of
shoot that thing, not
events
me.
by gaining access to
Ah!
the levels
You
before
got a big
completing
ass
the earlier
forehead.
ones. This is what we'll refer to as
I'll
a
miss.
sequence break. A sequence break differs
It's
from
on
a
my friend.
skip
Ah!
in that it deviates from the
So, just looking
To the
at this,
mayor's office
why
now.
couldn't he
Ah!
use this glitch and take a more direct
He
path?
can't come in
The mayor's
for
office.
us.
Explain.
He can come
Because he
in
had
for
to go all the way around over
not-
this mountain in order to reach
I'm in the
this. I
mayor's
don't see
office,
why he
I'm
couldn't take a more direct path, like maybe go from here. Maybe these are too high to climb, but it doesn't look like it
What's
here, so
happening? I'm
maybe
scared.
it's wrong.
He's going
I feel like there just may have been a
upstairs.
faster path.
They're
Invisible
not.
walls. But he said that he was able to get around the invisible walls. So I assume that meant they like deloaded. Like I said, I'm sure he's gonna explain it. It just feels like this is a long path to get there.
Oh my gosh! Oh!
objectives
Oh,
without
no, no, no,
removing
no.
the objectives from the sequence entirely.
ATL,
I'm
are
not
you
saying-
ready?
Skip simply cuts out
I'm-
gameplay
I gotta
in a way
jump!
to where that
Man!
gameplay is no longer required.
Getting my balls kicked by a rat.
Okay, well,
Ah, my bones!
real quick, do you want to learn how to make the collections?
Gotcha.
I think Honkai's getting fucked in the ass right now.
Without
Yeah, he is.
By
Yeah.
spacing 2 jumps and a spin to stall
Burn!
from the police station, Cole jumped over the barrier guarding the third hub area, effectively gained access to all 9 levels without fighting the first 2 major bosses. However,
Oh,
there's
East
still were
Coast
some
Remastered.
limitations to these discoveries.
Ah!
So, as we mentioned before, Battle for Bikini Bottom has 3 explorable worlds accessible in each of the 3 hub areas.
Coast Remastered.
The limitation of Cole's discovery comes from spatula unlock requirements.
Ah!
There's only one world in each of the 3 hub areas that is free from the spatula requirement to enter. In the first area, this is Jellyfish Fields. In the second, the Murmur Layer. And in the
Ah,
third,
Mirage
Sun
Shield.
Fox.
Who wants their dick
Despite
sucked?
having access to all
Bro, just tell your
Good
mom.
question.
Cole could
Ah!
only work 3 of them with his current spatula.
No, we cannot.
After all, without having defeated the bosses to unlock the bubble bowl.
Wait, I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan.
powerless. The Murmur Layer was not viable to
Those
play.
golden spatulas don't fun to run.
Only accessible by bowling a paddle wheel with the bubble bowl. And as for reaching the third hub world, the bubble bowl was also required to unlock the trampoline.
Let me know whenever you're ready with the game. Okay, I'm going to list of my favorites. This will actually help a lot.
This is extremely unfortunate for Cole was able to reach SpongeBob's dream. There are spatulas in that level he could obtain early
What?
with neither the bubble bowl nor the
So close, then.
I'm waiting for him to.
I'm busy!
About the bubble bowl. It
Yeah,
seemed
see?
progress had halted.
We're getting
That
all
is,
molested by a
until
rat
2
right now.
weeks later.
Rap
On May
rat.
24th,
Yeah, where is it?
Old
Okay, so-
several videos containing new strategies, which actually included the Robo Sponge skip found by J12, and also the vulnerability to Station Clone. That's right. Cole figured
Oh,
out
fuck it,
how
I'm
to
just
reach
start
the
joining the
top of
server
the
anyways.
station by bouncing the
What a cool way of doing it.
This
Oh,
discovery
right, I can't.
truly
Okay, you have to
established
send me an
Cole as an
invite.
abstract thinker and a problem solver.